Hey everyone, it's Barb. So I am doing my readings a little bit earlier than I normally do. So these will be coming, if you subscribe to my blog, they'll be coming to you on Sundays. And if you are here on my YouTube channel, you'll also get these on Sundays instead of Monday. So I just felt like I wanted to give you a little head start into the week by getting these to you earlier. And then also on a personal level, I just felt like every time I'd come out to my space here, my Joyful Paws cottage on a Monday, I just kind of felt rushed, and then I would worry if the video won't upload in time and would get out late. So I thought, why not take a deep breath and figure out a new way to do this. So they'll be coming to you a little bit earlier than normal. So I'll be recording them, the week before, later in the week. So today is Friday actually, but I'm recording this for the message for the week of January 10th for some animal wisdom guidance for you as you go through the week of January 10th. So I just want to share a little bit first. I am going to be using a brand new deck that I just got in the mail, and I'll tell you about that in just a little bit. Here's a hint. So it's been a tough week here in the United States, as I'm sure you all know, and you have all been feeling. And I definitely had lots and lots of emotion around it as well. And I just wanted to share, in case you don't follow my blog or are with me on Facebook or Instagram, I just want to share the reason I do this work is I, of course, love animals so much. And there's so many different ways in which we can connect with the animals in nature to receive guidance on a daily basis. And sometimes it's like sitting down and making the intention to connect with an animal and to see what message we can get. And sometimes what happened to me this week and what I wanted to share first as some helpful guidance for you as well. Sometimes it just happens. And I actually really love those moments when they happen because they feel very magical. Sometimes they're very emotional, and it helps me release some things I need to release. And it just keeps me in awe of how amazing this world really is. And even though we're going through such a tough time, we have to remember that this world has so much to give us. Nature and animals are here. They are here waiting for us to ask them for guidance. And then just to pay attention and to listen and be in awareness that they're here to help us. So I want to share this in case you didn't see it on my blog or on Facebook. The day after everything erupted at the Capitol, I was feeling very somber, very, wondering, are we gonna make it through this? And I do believe we will. History has shown that we do, so I'm relying on that and relying on my positive attitude. And but anyways, I have this small table in my bathroom, and on my table I have this little turtle that my mom made for me for Christmas. Isn't she adorable? She's made out of polymer clay, I believe that's how you say it. So this little turtle, and I also have this photo of this young, adorable fox that a friend and photographer, that's about 2 hours away from where I live, Brooke Burling Photography, and I love her work. And isn't this adorable, this young fox she captured in this photo? So as I was feeling very somber, I looked at these two totems, animal totems, sitting on my table, and it immediately came to me. They started talking to me, and the turtle was reminding me and inviting me how important it was to just breathe this all in, breathe in all the emotions, let go of all the emotions, pause, and do that as often as I needed to do, as we all are processing what's happening in our world. So I was really thankful that that turtle gave me that message. And then as I looked at Fox, I immediately heard to really continue. I already appreciate my home very much and my space here I have where I do my readings and my writing and my art, my Joyful Paws cottage. But I just heard Fox say to continue to really appreciate my den and my own space. And even more importantly, to continue to appreciate the den within me, my inner den, because that's what's going to help me move through this time. And so I thought those were just such important messages. I wanted to share that with you today as well. So, new deck I am working with this week that is from Dr. Cara Gubbins. And these are the Animal Wisdom Oracle cards. And what I love about this deck is these are all animals that Dr. Cara, who's an animal communicator, she has personally connected with each one of these animals. Now, the picture might not necessarily represent that that particular animal she connected with, but it represents that animal and their energy and the message that she got from them. So that's what I love that's so unique about this deck. And I do love the purple because I love the color purple as well. And I have a sneaking suspicion Dr. Cara loves purple too because I see her wear it quite often. So just on a side note, Dr. Cara is hosting a Animal Oracle Card Summit, January 25th and 26th. I'm so honored and so thrilled to be a speaker, speaking at that event, which is all online. You can get a free ticket. Just check out my Facebook page. I'll put a link below in the description box. So if you want to come attend that, and hear all the great speakers and learn more about animal card decks and how to connect with animals, it will be a great event to do that and learn more. I'm excited. I know I'm going to learn lots too as well. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about this deck. This is really cool. I love that for each animal, and I just happened to open to the African lion, but for each animal, she has their spiritual gift, their spiritual lesson, and then a message to people to help us and to guide us. So I'm just going to pull one card for this week of January 10th of what it is we need to know. And I'll probably maybe look at the guidebook as well, but let's just see what animal presents itself. I do have to say before I do that, sorry, I get a little excited when I get new oracle decks. I do have to say, I saw Dr. Cara do a reading. She does weekly readings as well, one week and recently. And I don't think I've ever seen another deck, and I've got quite a few now, but I've never seen a deck that has a reindeer in it. So I got really excited. I love reindeer. I just think they're so cool and so magical. So, oh, look at this, the sea turtle. Maybe I'll show you a couple pictures first. Isn't that beautiful? Sea turtle, snake. I know sometimes those are tough ones. Snake is a tough one for some people as well as spider. Oh, but I love the message here on spider. Compassionate action, open heart, and simplicity. That's beautiful. All right, so let's pull a card. Let's pull a card for all of us as some animal guidance for the week of January 10th. I hope you're all taking good care of yourself, giving yourself lots of self-care, nurturing your heart and your soul, and trusting that we are going to move through all of this. This is all for a divine plan and a divine purpose, and we can do this. We're doing it. We're doing it. And the animals are walking beside us, and they are cheering us on. All right, here we go. You ready? Let's see what animal presents itself from Dr. Cara's deck. All right. So I did a reading this week, and the woman said to me, well, how do you know which card to pick? I thought I'll just share that. And I usually will fan the deck out like this, and I just kind of will look over the cards, and my eye will continue to go back to a card that I'm feeling called to pick. So this is interesting because it's so purple, where sometimes they have more of a design on them. So I'm just, oh, I got it. There it is. I got it. See, there's one that just will pop out at me, and I just know that's the one. Oh, so it's woodpecker. So the three words, or the three, let me get my words here, what Dr. Cara received when she sat down and communicated with woodpecker is something bigger, losing yourself and your true nature. Now, what jumps out at me is your true nature. And I just think about everything that we're all experiencing right now. And this is such a call again to get back to our true nature. And our true nature is connecting with nature, realizing that we are a part of nature. And that is the balm and the medicine to helping us move forward, is staying connected to the animals, staying connected to nature, taking a walk, hugging a tree. You know what? I used to think that was weird when people would say they hugged a tree. And then one day, a couple years ago, I had that happen to me. I just had this incredible urge to hug a tree. And I felt, it's hard to describe. I just felt so much better after that. And like I received something that you can't even really intellectually explain. You just know that you received something that was really helpful. So let's see what else. Something bigger and losing yourself. You know, losing yourself really goes beautiful with your true nature as well, because if we get caught up in what's playing out in the external world, which of course, so much of that we can't control, and then we lose ourselves in that, and then we lose our way of what our true nature truly is. So I think, and then something bigger, I kind of said that earlier. I said, everything that's unfolding is for a divine purpose and a bigger plan that we may not be able to understand right now, but we just really have to trust in that. And I have a woodpecker that shows up quite often outside my window because, of course, I feed them. I have suet out for them, and I just love it when they're here, and I love it when I go for a walk and I hear them pecking away at the trees. So let's see what Dr. Cara's guidebook has to say. So she does have these in alphabetical order. Yay! Thank you, Dr. Cara. Sometimes they're not, so I always really appreciate when the guidebook's in order. So spiritual gifts, I'm going to read the message to people. That's what's calling out to me. So don't lose sight of your true nature. Exactly what I said. I love it. You're part of nature and not separate from nature. There is nowhere you can go where you are not connected to your true nature and your true self. And I really feel like that speaks to what I opened with and sharing Fox and the message that I got about staying connected to your inner den. Because no matter where you go, you're taking that with you all the time. That is your inner wisdom. No one can take that away from you. You always have that. So this is really some big lessons and some big wake up calls for us to go back to come back to our true nature, which is connecting with our inner self, trusting that inner guidance. And when we feel we've lost our way, to turn to the animals and turn to nature, and just tune in and listen, to stop and pause and breathe and listen. So that is the message for the week of January 10th. I hope you enjoyed that. And let me know, do you have a message from Fox or Turtle or Woodpecker? I love hearing comments. I would love to connect with you more. So do feel free to leave a comment. I post this on my blog, leave a comment there, or on YouTube, wherever. I would love to hear what messages you have as well, because all of it helps all of us. And we're all walking this journey together. So let's all contribute in a way that can help each other. We never know, right? We never know when something we say is going to be just exactly what that person needed to help them take another step forward. So have a great week, everyone. I'm excited about doing these readings earlier and then getting them out to you earlier so you have some guidance for the week. So I hope you enjoy that too. So have a great week, everyone. Take good care. Bye-bye.